It's more Outer Hebrides Monday. I've already done my alchemy preponderance. Uh, what were we doing?
You had just defeated Morkvarg.
There's a quest.
I
I
don't know why. How? Why are you at Kertrold? Like,
don't know.
when did you travel here?
No. It says go to. I think I just like warped here.
Okay, well, got a quest from that guy who's right in front of you.
Yeah. I warped here because I wanted to go check this this notice board.
Oh, okay.
Whilst we were bopping around and poking things.
So Kertrold is where you're gonna also continue the Yennefer quest. But if you want to go exploring first, I would recommend doing that.
So I don't want to do that yet. I don't want to do Destination Skellige yet.
I mean, you can. You might as well get it.
No, I'd rather poke around a little more. Like, look at all of these things.
Yeah.
What's up with all those? I haven't been. I haven't been to Arenbjorn. That place sounds nice. I know that there's supposed to be like some kind of internal narrative time limit on this. Like I'm supposed to be desperately looking for Ciri. But this is 43 episodes in. 34, 40. We've been doing this for like months now. I'm not in that big a rush. I'm enjoying the journey.
Cyberpunk 2077 works very much the same way if you go to play that.
Stop trying to get me to play Cyberpunk 20. No, let's get the notice board and find out what other weird stuff. Let's talk to this Bjorg guy. What up, Bjorg?
Listen, Witcher. Got us some weird diabling. You know?
Diabling, huh?
Real problem. The kind your silver sword could most certainly solve.
Yeah, I'll take it to some drowners.
Let me guess.
I don't like those guys.
Nets, devouring your fish, and attacking the occasional lone boatman or tavern patron who walks home along the shore.
Ah, man, they're organizing. Like, the drowners have representational government now.
They hunt come dusk or dawn. They attack fishermen wielding just oars and warriors alike. Sea tosses them up after. Armor shredded.
Well, you don't go in the water, guys. That and sharks.
Strange. Any witnesses?
Rurik, my apprentice. He was on a boat the Muir Diablin attacked.
I like their like You're Diablin. That's a fun little word. So Tom, how have you been?
I've been good. Spent most of the day playing Warhammer Total War. I'm doing my High Elf World Conquest.
Oh, High Elves. Fancy.
For my taste.
I mean, they're the easiest race in the game to play, so tactically they're very simple. You just stand in one spot and shoot things.
So like the Tau.
Basically.
That's just a bit high, Master.
You know what? I've got a. Yeah, man, you're right. That was high. Give me another 50 on top of it.
That's dear, it is, but could be worth it. All right, I'll pay you what you want.
I like Bjorg. Bjorg's a good salt of the earth guy.
Dealt with drowners many times.
He's like, hey, go talk to Rurik, my apprentice. She's up north, you know. Her dude got killed.
No such thing as bad ships or bad weather. Only worthless fucking sailors.
Amen. Okay.
Rurik, right? Heard you were on a boat the drowners attacked.
Aye, I was.
Up Rurik.
Wolf, my cousin, gathering our crab traps off the
Oh, yeah, these are workers, man. These are the proletariat. I jive with
them. Having a hard time of it. Grand, I thought. Cage has got to be full. It'll be a good haul. Then some things.
You know, they go out and they rob rich boat captains.
Yeah.
Weren't a blink.
I mean,
Wolf was underwater.
How an economy works.
Called after him once, twice, thrice. Then the water went red with blood. I smelled something horrid, rotten, but worse.
The tension sets in this. Why isn't this the first part that we arrive in?
I've had Freyr watching over me.
That Or the monsters had eaten their fill. Thanks for the story.
All right, message board.
You'd be better off buying a flock, fleeing for the hills.
Sacrificed your best merit. Twas an honor. You're good and true here.
Lotus board. Hark! Talk to Darver Sort of Godmund. Work for Woodcutter. Contract Stolen Sword. Dope. Contract Woodland Spirit. Dope. Let's go kill Aleshan. Contact Mirror Diablin. That's the one I think I'm on. And Went
Yep.
Lesson. Miss Knights. Oh, good. We got our whole thing. All right, let's finish talking to these witnesses, and then go kill ourselves some drowners. Contemplate today, da.
Bid farewell to King Bran. It's not fitting to bid.
Are you Tove? I was told drowners killed your husband.
Then you were told right. First the sea took my son, and now my man. I'm the only one left. Kivilla, our son, he went out fishing and didn't come back. My man would walk out to the Kiera cliffs every day to
There's something about that combo of Viking plus plaid.
It's my jam.
Yeah, it works really well.
But he couldn't sit
I love
still.
it.
Donned his old coat and went. One night, he didn't come home. I fetched me brother, grabbed a torch, and we went looking for him. The Muira Diablin, sea fiends. They'd clawed him so bad.
See, like they put so much effort into the like
Small comfort,
writing
I know.
of this.
But the drowner problem will soon end. I promise you that.
Like
Farewell.
a great job building that narrative tension.
Yeah.
What's up, dude?
Another one's fucking come to see the queens. Step aside. Sorry to trouble you, but I really have no choice.
Yeah, what?
What is it?
Our ship was wrecked against the rocky shore during the last storm. I've lost everything.
How am I supposed to help?
I haven't even got the coin for the journey home, and with each day's delay, I draw closer to bankruptcy.
Might have guessed you'd come around to coin. So, need a loan? Or is
Oh
it just
no,
alms you're
beggars.
I shall pay you back every lost copper, I swear it. You need only call on me at my address in Novigrad.
after? Fine, I'll help you. I visit Novigrad
I
often
can't tell
enough.
you how this plays
I'd
out,
stop
but
by,
you've got
see how
150
business is
coin
going.
for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I mean, like, look, just from like, even how it plays out, you know,
See you later.
normally, if somebody needs help, you gotta help them, right? Like, who needs help? Which of us hasn't been stranded in a foreign country where it's like, hey, can you pay to get me the hell out of here? All right, investigate the place where the drowners were last seen. Oh, what you're saying?
Excuse me. You might want to check your map.
Want to check your face? It's only 100 steps away.
Oh, okay. Like, so this island, or at least this part of the island, is covered in fjords. So navigating can be a little difficult.
I am pining for them. There's melody. Picking plants. So, let's after we get this quest, I want your opinions or your spoiler-free opinions on Hawkeye coming up,
Oh yeah,
because I have been enjoying it.
I think it is very good. It is incredibly funny. Like, I stand by my assessment from the first trailer that I saw of Hawkeye, that it is the funniest of all of the MCU series so far. Haley Steinfeld is just delightful.
He's doing great. Like, eat some honeycomb. bunch of necrophages.
So,
Can Jerry just eat raw meat like it ain't no thing?
yes, if it's in your food and drink, you can eat it. Speaking of, and to kind of swing us back around to the cyberpunk direction, you have food in that game.
Stop trying to get me to
and
play
it's
Cyberpunk.
terrifying.
I don't want to play Cyberpunk, Tom.
One day you will.
I don't have time for it. I still got to do Dragon Age. I got to do Skyrim, Tom. I can't play Cyberpunk. Got to do the
And
Witcher
Mass
3.
Effect also.
And Mass Effect. And Inscription is a game that I downloaded recently. I was wondering if there was perhaps an evening free when you and I could start going through that together, because I'd like a co-pilot to go. What the hell is that?
Yeah, I've never heard of that game, so sure, I'll jump head first into the deep end. You see Rob's comment in the chat?
Did you hear that Kevin Feige announced that Charlie Cox would be playing Daredevil within the MCU? How and when are to be determined. Excellent. That gives me a lot of hope.
I think he's going to show up in She-Hulk.
I would be disappointed if he did not show up in She-Hulk.
Now we just need Luke Cage to come back.
Now that was what like Daniel and I were talking as we were waiting in line to get coffee. We were talking about that casting news, and the big thing that I want is Mike Coulter as Luke Cage, because I think he's just incredible at it.
Oh yeah.
And I want to see Kristen Ritter come back as Jessica Jones, because I think she was the strongest performance out
absolutely.
of the Netflix series. If they recast Iron Fist, I'm okay with that. And I mean, like, anybody who's known me for long enough knows that I am an Iron Fist stan, and that I will still, like, look, I'll defend that show on its merits, but I won't make excuses for it, like screwing the pooch and dropping the ball, right?
I mean, I enjoyed season 1.
I enjoyed season 2 much more than season 1.
Well, I haven't gotten that far yet. Jen and I were still stuck on Defenders. We need to finish Defenders.
Now, I think Defenders did it best, right? Defenders was better paced. So I want to killer whale this, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely going to want to be able to breathe for a while. So, talking about Hawkeye, Wikipedia has confirmed that Florence Pugh playing
Yelena Belova
is going to be in Hawkeye, so that's going to be some drama. But so the one of the things that I was talking with Jen about while we were watching Hawkeye was this has been like Haley Steinfeld's year.
Now I'm unfamiliar with Haley Steinfeld.
So I know her from, she was in the like second and third Pitch Perfect movies. She's been in a bunch of like really good like comedies on Netflix. Like she's generally good in comedic roles. This is the first thing I've ever seen her in that is like action heavy. But in the last year, she has put out an album, because she's also a singer. And like the first big role she had, She was in the remake of True Grit, the
Oh.
one with Matt Damon. Yeah, she played the girl who is out for revenge.
Bones, unbroken, but the marrow's been sucked
Um,
Need a long thing.
but yeah, so she put out an album this year. She is in Hawkeye. She did a series on Netflix called Dickinson, which is a comedic take on the life of Emily Dickinson. And she is the voice of Vi in Arcane, the League of Legends cartoon. So like, she has been super busy.
Pelvis.
Yeah, I have somehow managed to miss everything about this actress.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
I will say this. I am highly impressed with the stuff that I've seen on Hawkeye.
Yeah,
Like,
I assume you've seen episode 3, the latest one.
I believe I did. I have to double check. Yes, episode 3, the one with Echo.
Yes,
That is why I am excited.
and Echo is going to get her own series, correct?
Yes, and like comics-wise, Echo's a phenomenal character. I remember when she debuted, always a huge fan. She is in comics currently the Phoenix.
Huh.
Yeah. Comics are weird. I love them. Body. All right. This way.
A monster's lair. Bruises on his neck. Not a drowner's larynx.
Is this?
Strangled.
But yeah, if you guys haven't been watching Hawkeye, or if you're watching this in the future,
Heaven for later. Drowners just don't do that.
it's like a Die Hard-esque Christmas special.
Very much so.
Dude just wants to get home, man.
Bruises on his neck. Crushed larynx.
Every episode, he's like,
Strangled.
just going to be another 24 hours.
Right,
I
like.
swear.
But something that I really loved, and like when you watch the show, look out for this,
Sailing
is that like there's not that classic, you know.
marks on the bodies. This must
What's
be
a water
war
hag?
hag
Okay.
there. Got a keen sense of smell. Won't come back while I'm here. Unless she coexists with drowners. Maybe I could make an extract from their glands.
I gotta
up
cover
my
myself
scent.
in. Like when he's like, hey, I gotta stay out here a little while longer. There's not that like that old school, you know, like, but honey, you promised the kids. Like, she knows her husband.
And I mean, even
She
even
knows
the
this
kids,
guy.
even
Yeah.
his kids are like, no, we get it. You're Hawkeye.
They're like,
Like-
yeah, you got stuff to do. Like, better do it.
The part where his youngest son calls when he's dealing with the broken hearing aid.
Yeah.
That was an amazing scene.
I have loved the insight into Hawkeye's hearing loss. It's always been one of the.
I freaking love the part where he gets asked how he lost his hearing, and he's like, couldn't say, and it's just that montage of all of the like him
The
getting thrown through
explosions that he's
walls.
been in.
That should do it. Now for a place to hide and wait.
Yeah, we're gonna hide behind the boats. And water hags are water hags aren't necrophages, right?
Yeah, they are.
Are they?
Mhm.
Yeah. Water. All right, cool. Then I already have the right kind of oil. Water hag. Or Two Sword Jerry's just sitting here marinating in drowner stench.
And he has an enhanced sense of smell.
Right? Like it's already bad. Oh, hey, I thought you guys were cool. I thought I smelled like one of you. You know what? There. Give me my hag bits. Daystar. Ooh.
So, correct me if I'm wrong.
Rob says, I related to the hearing loss montage hard. Yeah. Yeah, I imagine.
So, correct me if I'm wrong.
You're wrong.
But the character of Jack Duquesne? He's Hawkeye's mentor in the comics, isn't he?
Yeah, he's both mentor and rival. He is like Hawkeye was taught by carnies, right? By circus folk. But being the Marvel Comics of the 60s, of course, it was, the carnival of crime. And he is a... hang on.
You should be able to make it out without more killer whale.
Yeah, but
you should be fine.
Going ahead and swap back to it. Down with it. Down with it. But like Hawkeye was trained by two guys, Swordsmaster and Trick Shot, in all of his combat skills. So like, it's okay. That's just the foot. Like he's one of the two guys that has been most instrumental in like teaching Hawkeye how to.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what's going to end up coming up with that.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see. I mean, like Swordsman was an Avenger for a while, because comics have been going on forever, and it's going to be real fun to see.
So, have you seen the latest film theory to come out?
No, I haven't.
So Matt Pat put out a video this morning.
Matthew Patthew?
Yes.
Or Matrick Patrick?
He put out a video this morning, I think it was, about the X-Men 97 series.
Yeah. I haven't heard much about that, but I'm excited for it.
So they've said that it is going to pick up where the original show left off. Mm-hmm. And he brings up the fact that the show, they didn't just leave the storylines hanging. They created a comic book series that like continued the stories that had started in the show, and using the show's 92. Continuity. They call it Adventures of the X-Men or something like that.
Job's done. Here's the proof.
Now why would I want to see... What the devil's that?
Water hag. An old clever one. She was the danger.
She was the danger. Now I am the danger.
Morays, lampreys, blobfish, but never nothing like this. Your award. Well earned, Witcher. Well earned.
Oh, blobfish.
When it opens its paws with pharyngeal jaws, that's a mole.
Thanks. So long.
So,
I hit level 23.
The thing that he brings up is that they continued the whole storyline in comics And it eventually ended with that entire universe being destroyed. But when it was destroyed, a new universe was immediately created, and that new universe is supposed to be the origin of 616, the basic like Marvel continuity. So his theory is that when they do the Marvel 97 series,
We're gonna real quick, Tom. We're upgrading Undying, right?
Yeah. And you'll take it as soon as you have an open slot.
I already have it. Remember, we're working up towards this, but we have to unlock these guys first.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put another point in there, and then a couple points probably in this one.
But his theory is basically the way that they're going to introduce the X-Men into the MCU is through X-Men 97.
You know, I wouldn't put it past them. I honestly would not put it past them in the slightest. I think that
really like your idea of doing a reverse House of M.
I hope that that's the kind of stuff that they're bringing in. The biggest deal for me is that like these are. I think that Marvel has learned a lesson in terms of ethos.
You should check the map.
Check the map.
Because with the mountains in this place, it's difficult to figure out where caves are.
Yeah, tell you what, let's go bop around here and poke around these places while.
Yeah, sure.
Like, look, y'all, comics are weird, and as more and more like directors and creators that have been influenced by those comics make more of these things, you'll see them embrace the weirdness. You know, like spoilers for you mind spoilers for Eternals, Tom?
Greetings.
Show me your wares.
Yes.
I can hang off until you're ready. That's fine.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet, and I kind of want to.
No problem. Nope. Got 200.
But like one of the examples I would bring up would be the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Like one of the
Starro.
best. Yeah, one of the best DC movies to come out in the last couple of years, and they just fully embrace the ridiculousness.
Man, just roll with it, man. Like, why not? Better assassins. You know, but like that's the kind of thing that I'm like talking about, right? Is like as more people get with it, as we see more things like you know, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, right? Like stuff might get really bizarre, and that's excellent. You know, like because this is the kind of thing that that comics excels at. This is why people have been comics fans for decades, is because we like those weird stories.
I will say this about Multiverse of Madness: they need to not pull punches.
I don't think they will.
They have been billing it as being a horror movie, and they need to not pull punches. That movie needs to be scary.
Yeah. But I think they've got the chops for it. You know, like
invite James Wan and Jordan Peele to come in and do a once-over on the script before you start shooting.
James Wan done what else?
The Conjuring.
Yeah, I mean, okay. All right. I watched a slasher movie over the Halloween season. Freaky. Seen it?
That's in my watch list. I want to see it.
It's quite good.
I love the concept.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn does an excellent job. The girl that he swaps places with is phenomenal.
So, the same team that did Freaky also did Happy Death Day and Happy Death Day to You.
Yeah.
And I have been told those are two of the best horror movies come out in the last decade at least.
Yeah, like if they do something akin to that, but I mean, like, we're gonna get Lovecraftian, right? Like,
oh no, so like I wouldn't want something
Gorath.
like, yeah, I wouldn't want something like Freaky for the purposes of Multiverse of Madness. I would want something like real scary, like,
yeah.
If get Guillermo del Toro to design the monsters,
right?
Like, please.
Makes monsters that people want to bone, man. Like, do you want sexy fish man? No, not sexy fish man. Sexy tentacle man? Yes, want sexy tentacle man. I liberated this area.
And now, if you go and take anything, people get upset at you.
Oh, you know.
Maybe they got lost. Hauling lumber along this road for 20 years. And you think they got lost? Maybe quiet structure.
Monster hair.
Grandad told me they once roamed these woods.
Wouldn't mind one of them.
Taking me. You're a fool.
But no, you know, it's like
Men like us.
I think that we are going to see. Rob confirms Happy Death Days, fantastic horror movies. Excellent. I'll have to add them to my list. Oh, Almond Brigandine's much better.
Yeah, the movie Freaky that takes the Freaky Friday concept and turns it into a horror movie. The Happy Death Day movies are Groundhog's Day, but as a slasher movie.
Yeah. Should I, Tom? I know that you're generally against buying things. Should I buy this? I have more resistance to bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that would actually be worth it.
Okay. Purchased. Thank you. In exchange, I would like to give a bunch of stuff. Battle axe.
Yeah,
I want to keep those as souvenirs.
When you do the math on that new set of armor, the old armor gives you a 4% bonus against damage from monsters, but that new armor is more than a 4% increase across the board.
That's kind of what I figured. Let's time to sell these pants. Voila, pants. That's swap our stuff. All right. Let's. Thank you, mate.
Farewell.
Inventory.
So, you were talking about Dragon Age earlier. For the holiday sale for the PlayStation Network, I picked up Dragon Age Inquisition, the like Game of the Year edition with all the DLC. So I'm going to be running through that pretty soon.
We'll do an igneous one. Maxi? 5% or 10% Ard, but Ard.
Yeah.
All right. Get more ignis. All right, hey, talk to me again. I want to sell you my old stuff.
What brings it to me?
Wouldn't mind a look at your wares.
Now I'm wearing a dumb breastplate. Bye, old friend. Bye, also. Selling glip.
You got any of them igniglyphs?
Yeah, these ignis suck. $500. Older folks.
Actually, for that cost, it might actually be worth buying.
$536.
Yeah. Get the greater glyph of Igni and the greater glyph of Axie, and then you can just make them later.
701. I still got over 10. You're Draconid level. Fairly well.
Farewell.
I just have to get to a place where I can craft something. Mess around with that.
Yeah, that'd be a blacksmith.
Let's see. Next place over here. And there's a quest over here. Oh gosh. Quest. No, I think that we'll start to see a whole bunch of multiversal weirdness with No Way Home.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
And I think that is going to, like, set the stage for how bonkers the Marvel stuff is. Bear! One second.
Just out of nowhere bear.
Where was I?
That is definitely a Geralt problem right there.
Hang on, y'all. I had a cogent point about the Marvel Cinematic Universe and when I got suddenly bared, so...
You had finished it. It was, we're going to see a lot more multiversal weirdness with No Way Home.
Yeah, well, I think that's going to be like the test balloon, right? Like...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. I thought I could get up. I think that they're going to get weird with No Way Home, and then depending on how that went...
In Skellige, you're definitely going to have to get used to going to the map and figuring out how to go around mountains, not over them. Because they're real high, and you will die if you fall off them.
Yep.
You want to get over to that bridge and cross there, or else you will be dead.
I do want to get over to that cross there. Oh, nope, Jerry, no. No.
You might be able to cross, like, right here, right next to you to the left.
Hey, whole neighborino. There we go.
Yeah, okay. Now you're on the other side.
All right, yeah.
Save your game.
Hey, moron, you should save. I should.
So, another big announcement is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Which is gonna get more multiversal weirdness. I am really, really hoping that that Oscar Isaac resumes his role as Miguel O'Hara, because I think that he should put in the work for the MCU. I'm not going to say that he owes us for what happened with Apocalypse. I don't think that was his fault. But a good faith effort can be made, you know?
By the way, to loop us back to something we were at earlier, Spider-Man Enter the Spider-Verse Gwen Stacy, also voiced by Haley Steinfeld.
Oh, okay. So that is where I know her from. I thought the voice sounded familiar.
Juggler from occupied Samaria and
Oh, it's you again.
You sure? Not Novigrad.
I caught him.
why Novigrad? No, I come from Maribor and
You're not cut out for this line of work. Memory's too short.
Womp, womp, womp.
See, we've met. But you were a respected Novigrad merchant who wanted desperately to get home.
but I assure you, all right, you got me. I know this all looks bad, but
Actually, kind of surprised that Theater Major U has not seen the Pitch Perfect movies.
Don't take me to the yarn.
Right? It's Alright. Don't take him in Jarl. I think I can take care of this myself, don't you?
I don't need a
I think that means you do violence, but that's up to you.
There's my 150 orans. We good? Thanks, man. Sorry about leaving a leg there for you. I've upset the guards. They might attack. Well, then in that case, I shall be on my way.
You should follow the dots, though. Go to the correct next place.
Well, that's for a quest. I'm going for this undiscovered thing.
Oh, okay.
So, good day to you, sirs. I said good day. What? I think I might. I think I'm gonna revert back to an earlier save and just not turn the guy in. I want to see what happens there. Well, this is loading. I'm going to hit the restroom real quick. We'll be back in just a couple minutes with more Fantasy Outer Hebrides Monday. So,
Woo!
okay, we're back. Let's chat with this guy and just threaten him instead of enacting violence. We don't need to go that far.
Humbly beg your pardon, but
Temeria?
Yep.
What?
You're not cut out.
Yep.
I know.
Yep. Don't take him to the Jarl. Won't turn you in.
Definitely won't get my coin back if I turn you in. But try to cheat me again, and I'll find you. I'll find you and I'll...
Yeah, I ain't lying. Besides, you can go to the Jarl any time you want.
Then I expect to see you later.
Why have I upset the guards now? I didn't kill the guy.
Not in the mood for roughhousing today. Guts.
Okay. So we let this guy off with just a threat this time.
They don't like the look of your wolf mask.
I mean, that's fairly... I can't hold it.
You're clearly up to no good.
So I will probably find that guy down the line, and if he doesn't pay me back, then I get to be a, like, breaker. Like, hacker. But no, yeah, Into the Spider-Verse Part 2 looks and sounds fantastic. I love what I'm seeing about, like, it looks like they're going to be messing around with different animation styles.
Yeah.
So that's going to be incredible. That first one is so good.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
Wraiths! Get out of here.
Level 7 rates.
Wraith. Get at. Superior Thunderbolt. How helpful. Superior Thunderbolt needs Queberth.
Well,
I think I
you
can
made
make,
all that white gold for a reason.
Yeah, I can make Queberth. All I need is white gold to make the potion. Cool. Oh, another Wraith. Oh. Yeah, Moon Knight coming out soon. Spider-Man stuff, like, it's all... What a good time, be a comics guy.
The only context I have for Moon Knight is from the Maximum Carnage comic book series.
Oh, I mean, that's pretty good. There was a... What? What?
Speaking of, have you seen Let There Be Carnage yet?
I have not, no.
You'll have to let me know how it is.
Yeah. I do know, bunch of wolves. Get out of here. I do know that, Morbius is still coming out.
Yeah.
Damn, you're
But, you know,
And that's
hey,
going to lead into Blade.
hey, bring it on.
Blade is going to be so good.
Although, I mean, like your boy Morbius, not your traditional vampire. Very much, as it says on the tin, a living vampire. So, but yeah, I mean, like, I've been a big fan of the Spider-Man movies, so maybe they're actually doing it right this time. I thought Venom was fun, but there wasn't a whole lot of, like, substance to it.
Yeah.
But I also think that that's okay. Like, you know,
Well, I mean,
you can have different kinds of movies.
The first Venom movie, though, it really seems like it was made just to establish Eddie Brock / Venom to lead into Carnage.
Yeah. I'm alright with that. Bring it on. Oh, like, that's the cool thing about comics universes. I'd be okay with all of that, like, linking in, even if it's just like a wink and a nod. But it's so much better if there's, like, actually somebody, you know, like, helming that ship. You know, somebody who gets comics and is like, no, this is where this can fit in.
So here's a question for No Way Home that doesn't have anything to do with all of the weird multiversal stuff with it. Do you think Vulture is going to make another appearance?
Possibly
and if
could.
he does, do you think he's going to be helping Peter?
See. Oh. We know that we did see Matt Gargan, the Scorpion, in that same after credits prison shot.
Yeah.
So a whole host of Spider-Man. All right. I'm looking for this camp. I found a thieves' camp.
Oh, they mad.
Akiba. Dark Souls.
My brain was a little bit
Hardcore.
in my brain was a little bit in Assassin's Creed Origins mode, because I was like, oh, you need to find the camp. Well, you need to press up on the D-pad to summon the bird, and then fly around as the eagle for a while, and then that will help you find the camp.
That sounds like a lot of work.
It's actually a lot of
Ringgold.
fun.
Fat as a seal for winter yard with a maw that reeks like a cesspit, but your head. Brilliant, making a mold of the key with a lump of clay. Damned clever, can't believe I didn't think of it myself. I strolled right into the armory after dark. Coolio was lying there where you said, in a case wrapped in oilcloth. What a blade! Fits your hand like a tombsome lass's tit. Points sharp as a needle, hilt set with gems. Stared so hard I didn't hear that fool Olaf coming. He would have caught me had he not tripped and smacked his goblin to the ground. Seems the god are looking out for us. Now we've got to sell the blade, and that won't be easy. Not many got that kind of coin, and them who do don't want to cross creek. Luckily, my brother Irgen knows a merchant, a fellow named Gimri, who always finds willing buyers for second-hand goods. They're going to meet in an old fortress near Friarsdale. Maybe they'll make a deal with Lugosh. He got heaps of gold and not a drop of fear for Oncrate. Cheers to the old goat, Svinar.
You went 100% Viking pirate.
Skelliga. Oh, got a 5th essence? Alright, track down the thieves at the old fort.
But yeah, in Assassin's Creed Origins, so like in all of the previous Assassin's Creed games, your Witcher sense that you have in that game, they call it the eagle vision. But in Assassin's Creed Origin, you just have an eagle that you can share your senses with.
Oh.
Yeah. So like whenever you need to like
boy.
Yeah, whenever you need to like mark enemies or like figure out where the next mission objective is, you literally just hit the button and now you're an eagle and you're flying around looking at stuff.
So the eagle is like the Sheikah slate of Assassin's Creed.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, but what's going on over here? Up, little guys.
Little gobos.
Do you around here?
It would be on your map if it was.
All right. Roving band, I suppose.
Yeah. Sometimes there's just critters.
All right, so this one's telling me to go all the way down there. I want to go back over this way and poke around these undiscovered things.
Yeah, why not?
Let's not get distracted.
From the things you're using to distract yourself.
Right. Don't get distracted. There's time for distractions. I just let this game go, oh yeah, this quest will take you here, and I didn't even question it. I want to poke around and see what... Sure, mate.
I've been telling Donor to get a witcher on that werewolf for it.
But yeah, it's a good holiday season, I think. For those of us that, you know, like, still like to stay inside and don't want to go outdoors among the unmasked masses.
At least in Texas, we don't have to worry about snow.
Until we got to worry about lots of it.
Yeah, but that's in like February, not in December.
Fingers crossed.
Like in the...
It happened in June this last year. I no longer trust the reliable weirdness of Texas's weather. Lots of people died.
No, that was in February.
Was it?
Yeah. June?
Time, dude. Time has no meaning.
I know COVID has like messed up our perception of time, but
yeah. It's a series of suggestions. Time. Yeah,
but
yeah, that winter storm, no good, and it's not like Texas did anything to, you know, fix the problems.
Yeah.
Monster Nest.
But the in the like 15 years I've been living in San Antonio, it's only snowed in December one time. And I was driving while it was snowing, and that was not fun.
Don't imagine it would be. And I went to college up in Abilene, and it snowed there a few times, and oof. Give me your blood! Give me your blood! Ooh, there.
Is that Devour?
Drowned dead. Alright, well. World. Let's go see what this is. But yeah. Good. I mean, now, like, my basic goal is surviving primarily out of spite. You know, like, I got to make it to 2022 so that I can watch fun TV shows and, you know, like... Jerry, stop punching the wyvern.
I don't know. It seems like you're doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, I mean, like...
punching the wyvern.
Yeah, like, it weren't bad, but it weren't good.
Is that it? Just the one sword on that guy?
Looks like it. That is a long way down.
Now you wish you had a paraglider like in
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Don't forget to repair kit your sword.
All right. But you know, it's we've had a rough couple of days, so I may console myself by rewatching all of the Marvel movies. It's like, yeah, let's nerd out for a while and, you know, enjoy things.
Oh, you got sirens. Yep.
Got
You'll want your crossbow.
Got a place of power. Wah, shaboo.
And an Axie boost.
Hey! Hey!
Not bad.
Hey, come here.
Now quick, stab it.
Come on! I do not like their screams.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
I mean, I get what they were going with, and it's really cool how they did it, but, like, that is a disturbing, like, horror movie. Yeah! Yes, I would like this book. Everything around this little area.
I would like to steal everything not nailed down and a few of the nailed down things.
Hello, this ship is not yours. I would like its contents, please. All of them. I'd like to open this lobster trap. Those were some rich sirens. Thank you, man. Also, watching so that I don't accidentally catch myself some digital snake lady neeps.
So I think the that question mark, I think it's actually on the boat.
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna loop around there last. Like, see, guards, some florins. Stuff up here, and it's a siren den.
Gotta ruin it for me.
Time to bomb it.
Alright. Pop that in there and give it a little runaway.
You know, as Geralt likes to say, the only good monster is a dead monster, unless it's a succubus or a godling.
Yeah.
They're pretty cool.
They're pretty chill. Bam. Monster blood. Oh, did I missed a corpse.
I'm pretty sure it's, yeah. Glitching, maybe?
No, it's just over here.
Must have gotten...
Lockalamia hairs like, we're just gonna spawn there and not get displaced. Alright, world map. That's a sunken treasure, most likely, right?
Out there, yeah.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
going to be a sunken treasure.
We're gonna ignore that.
I mean, they're not that deep. You can get them.
Well, what I think I might do is I might make my way downtown, faces past, and walk. And by that I mean I should. What time is it? Fuck, I still got some time. Let's make our way to.
You're gonna loop around to the lighthouse and then go into that little bay.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like trekking to Erenbjorn, like making a quick stop here to poke around this place, and then like get to the lighthouse, use this boat, and go to all of these little things.
Yeah.
And then stop back at Care Trolled, and then check up around here. Sound like a plan?
Sure.
Alright, so let's do that. First off, let's save it. And then let's also, you know, we're gonna get distracted. I'm an adult probably with lifelong undiagnosed ADHD.
Aren't we all?
Right? Like,
If you're trying to go across to that question mark that was near the bottom of the bay, just swimming across the bay is probably going to be faster than running around.
touche.
Because I mean, it's just on the beach on the other side of the bay. You might as well just swim it.
Well, here we go. Tom's trying to get me eaten by whales.
No, the whales aren't violent. They can be rather large, though. So,
What's it about me?
was it, John?
No, it was. I was a fat kid in high school. Large was definitely something that I was called, Tom. This is not self-deprecating humor. This is a statement of fact. They still don't call me small. I know my may not have told you over the Thanksgiving holiday we saw my niece and nephew and they're huge. Like, my niece is catching up to me. My nephew's almost there. Like,
Wow.
yeah, no, they're tall kids. Their dad is taller than me. Like, I am his little brother because he's a giant of a man. Pirates.
At some point, he needs to meet Jen so he can be terrified of her.
He would immediately, like, short people weird him out, and she is weird for a short person. So, and I suppose it is fun to see like a grown, 6'8" doctor scream, but he may unintentionally punt your wife across an airport, like.
Thanks, mate. Aaron, you know the place. I'll be forged there. Come and visit. I'll have a reward for you.
Yeah, no problem, my guy. Gotta look out for each other, right?
So next time you go to that town, it'll have a merchant.
Yeah. All right, world map. Map go. Yep. Off on the road to Erin. No, like my nephew's a musician. Like, he makes his own beats and records his own music, and it's really good. Like, he's into like fusion funk.
You're no longer going towards the green thing.
Yeah, but I see. It's just bears. Now I'm meat bugging the bear. So yeah, so he does like these cool like psychedelic jazz grooves, and like his stuff's really good. Like, real proud of him. He said that he might throw some music my way for me to use like during my lobby transitions as I stream.
Nice.
So yeah, so keep an ear out for that. Like just in his spare time. My niece is like a giant weeb. So like it's kind of weirding her out a little bit that her uncle is like, I'm onto your weeb stuff. Like, let's talk about JoJo. So like we're trading anime and manga recommendations now, and that's awesome.
When
She's got a sarcastic streak a mile wide, and I love her for it. Like,
when we were back in Kansas, dealing with the whole thing with my dad, we had a dinner with the whole family, and Jen and I were there, and my cousin's daughter, she's 13, and we ended up having like a 2-hour long conversation with her about My Hero Academia. So I fully get the introducing the next generation to weebiness.
oh no, she found it on her own. Like that's the cool thing. What is this guy's head looks too small for his body.
Indeed, it does.
Thanks for the help, stranger. Your gods grant ye health. Must nurse some maid at the tavern.
How the size of that boy's head? A cool little thing that they came from I don't know if that was like a part of a quest or anything. But no, like she kind of like found it on her own, and this Halloween she went as Asuka Langley Soryu from Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Nice.
And so like we had to have a talk over Thanksgiving because I hate that show.
That show was my first real introduction to anime, so it will always have a special place in my heart.
You've heard,
and it is a place full of confusion.
You've heard my opinions.
I don't think I have.
That show took a really great idea and tore it down in front of your eyes, much in the same way that I will always have a grudge against Robert Jordan for doing book 10 to me of the Wheel of Time. Likewise, I will always be like, screw you, Neon Genesis Evangelion. I wanted to watch a really awesome story about religion and philosophy, and couched in the metaphor of huge monsters fighting each other.
Yeah, but just in
all of your cherry corn.
But just in the end, the joke's on you. It was all nihilism all the time.
Right, and it was poorly done. Right, so like all of those episodes that you spent with Shinji sitting on a train, reading an existentialism 101 college textbook. Congratulations, you could have been doing all of that in voiceover while showing me giant robots punching each other. Right? Like, instead, you just, there's a guy on a train. This is fascinating for you to watch, right? I bet you haven't thought of this before. I bet this blows your noodle. It is the most pretentious wankery that I could possibly imagine someone creative doing. And thus, grudge. And the worst thing about it, right? Like the worst thing is that if you levy criticism against Neon Genesis Evangelion, right? There's always someone who instinctively goes, well, you just don't understand it. And like, you're not the first person to read Foucault, pal. You know, like, oh, yeah, you probably don't get it. You know, there's some parts about Evangelion that deal with religion. Yeah, but not well. Oh, they're actual angels. Whoa, we learned the word tetragrammaton. Whoa. Well, golf clap good for you. So yeah, so I have opinions about Neon Genesis Evangelion that I somewhat went on a bit of a bit of that kind of rant towards my 16-year-old niece, and she was like, okay, I get where you're coming from. We can agree that JoJo slaps, though, right? And I'm like, 100%. Yeah, she's a big, what do we call it? Dude that did Uzumaki, Junji Ito. She's a big Junji Ito fan. So, like, we got to talk about expressionist horror, and it was just a really good time. The kids are all right.
To loop back to an earlier topic, get him to design the monsters for Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah. His adaptations have never come off as awkward and stilted. Best meant for the page and not the screen.
No, I don't want them to do an adaptation of any of his work. I'm just saying, have him design the freaky monsters for Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah. No, look, I want Guillermo del Toro to direct MCU movies, right? Like, I want Guillermo del Toro to get like the the Man-Thing movie, please. Y'all, there are so many different comics properties that they could just like hand to tremendously creative people and go, here you go. Make a movie out of this. Do it how you want. You know, a Shuma Gorath origin story directed by Guillermo del Toro. Oh, hey. Hey, you a Cyclops. What up?
And he's not too over-leveled for you.
Nope. I'm not even going to change my oils. I'm just going to punch him a bunch. Shouldn't have come with hands, man. I found a Banshee. Are there Banshees in Skellige? There's got to be, right?
I don't know if they're a special type of wraith.
And how are you going to make Fantasy Scotland and not include, like, Banshee? Terrifying self. I guess they got the Leshen.
Selkies are definitely one of my favorite mythological creatures.
They're so weak. Let's stop by this place.
You're getting distracted from your distractions.
Well, no, but my distractions are like the purpose of the distractions is to lead me to all of those little points, right? This was one that I got off of that notice board. Now I got to poke around and be like, hey, what did you?
So don't just
notice?
Don't just run in a straight line towards this one. You're going to come up to the road. You should follow the road around. So if you run a little bit further forward, you'll reach the road, and then you should take it left.
So here's the road.
Yeah.
And we check the map. And I take the road left, up, and around.
Yeah, you're going to follow it left, and then the first... Yeah, just follow the main road. Don't take any splits off of it.
Let me put my sword away. I'm not a savage.
Are you not?
I'm a fine young cannibal. I drive me crazy. But no, when does Hawkeye's on what day now? Is it Wednesdays?
Wednesdays. Yeah.
So we got a new one coming up this week.
Yep.
Hey.
And like every episode has ended on a cliffhanger, so curious to see where this one leads.
They're doing a really good job of adapting like an excellent run. Like it was Matt Fraction and David Aja, the same guys that did the best Iron Fist run, so kudos to them. Alright. Stop picking flowers now. I got distracted talking about Matt Fraction, as is often the case. What new news with you, Tom? What else is going on?
So next week is when I'm going to actually be like starting my job. So that's going to be exciting.
Yeah, you said you're
Tomorrow,
doing all your security stuff mañana, yeah?
yeah, tomorrow is fingerprinting, and hopefully that'll be the last step that I'll need, and they can get me my ID card and everything pretty quick. But you know, everything moves at the speed of government.
Yeah, well, and you know, and this is when you finally get pinched for all of those cyber crimes that you do.
Yes, me, noted criminal.
I mean, I've noted it several times, just from like a fashion sense standpoint alone, but nobody listens to me.
I mean, for all I know, you're hiding an I Heart short shirt under your jacket right now.
No, but I still shouldn't show off my shirt because then it might be seen as promotion of an alcoholic beverage, and can't get monetized with that. No, can't. But no, I'm not saying that you should be like executed for your crimes against fashion, but I do think that you should be imprisoned.
I mean, I disagree.
I didn't make the rules, Tom.
I think you did.
No, I mean, I didn't. That's why you're still free.
But you're trying to invent the rules.
I'm working on it. I don't have a lot of money, so I can't really purchase off congressmen, but I do send Ted Cruz pictures of you and go, hey, does this offend you?
Show me where it happened.
Over here, past the trees.
Is this kid gonna try and rob me?
Possibly. Wait.
Kid. Yeah. Don't. Dad got attacked by a bear. You don't seem to be in much of a rush. Okay, there you are. Yeah. Alright. I hope you get eaten by a hag, you little liar. Where'd that kid go? Hey! Hey! This is why no... Alright. I'm just kidding, by the way, Tom. The only things that I tweet Ted Cruz are suggestions that he resign.
Yeah, daily insults. It's exactly what he deserves.
These bandits got a whole fort. A camp.
I mean, it looks like they took over a logging camp.
Yeah. I mean, not well. Hey, thanks for clearing out the townies from Whoop Country, those degenerates.
Bunch of degens from upcountry.
Gerald looks at his work and says, yep, I have killed a lot of people. That's right. Y'all should do something about these.
Like, I'm not gonna bury them. I'm just gonna loot them.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take their stuff. Thanks for the blunt axe.
My home is your home.
They called me a vagabond. I just... Vagabond, he doesn't have an established place like us.
Greetings. Looking to buy?
Oh, is this the same
Show me
guy?
your wares.
Yeah, sure. Crap weapon. Perfect.
So long.
Closer, stranger.
All right.
I believe you were gallivanting.
Indeed, I was. Do we want to let's go up to the lighthouse? Can I get there? Like, this looks pretty inaccessible.
You can get up to the lighthouse. Just make sure you're following the road.
Pop over.
There is a quest that involves the lighthouse. Like I think it's a witcher hunt.
Like a contract.
Yeah, a contract. I think it involves lifting a curse, if I remember correctly. But yeah, you should be able to run up there. Just make sure you're following the road.
And in that case, why don't we go to notice board, pick up those quests, use the fast travel to get back up here to Ehrenbjorn soon, and follow the road up.
Sure.
Now we're thinking. Now we're super smarties, Tom. Mental dream of the. Yeah, so excited about your returning to the office life?
I mean, I'm excited about having money and health insurance.
That is awfully exciting.
I thought you were going to fast travel.
I gotta get to a fast travel spot.
There was one in Sund, which is like right next to you.
Isn't right.
Wasn't it?
It's like up there.
Yeah, but like that's still closer than trying to run way down south.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's only just barely past the little logging site.
Yeah, you did it, Tom. You convinced me.
That's why you keep me around. I have to be the
true.
one with the sense of direction.
No kidding. It's so lost. There we are. We have found ourselves back in Sund. Yep.
Whew.
Yep. To Holmstein's Port. But no, if you could do me a favor, Tom, and make sure that you give your dogs extra hugs and love today.
Well, you're in for a surprise. We're just as well
Do it
Yes,
for
I've
Fatty.
already done that.
shop in Novigrad.
Oh, me, what you've got?
Come on, let's do some trading.
I could read Heroes of Skellig, Octel, and Moldov. But I'll probably find those ones.
Yeah, you'll find those.
Call us.
And then sell him crap weapons.
Hey, my dude. Want the digger? You want the digger. Do you want the arbitrator for 118? I get that. I think I should probably sell those to a blacksmith because I'll get a better price for them. But I've got garbage. $5 copper left to your name. We are done here.
So long.
All right. Get to that notice board. Yep. Yep. Worm my way up this little pathway. There we go. It's a very craggy place.
I mean, yeah. It's pretty much fantasy Scotland.
I love it. I dig it. If Jerry was wearing a Fitbit, he'd be sure to get all of his steps in.
Oh, yeah. Just a whole bunch of islands made of nothing but schist and moss.
Time has come to put a stop to these pirates. Every man fit to bear arms, gather on the shore. Frang. And we got new markers, new undiscovered locations. It's good. If I go to the ruined inn and do this quest real quick, there's another thing. Let's do that.
Sure, why not?
The hallowed horn. Go to Homestead.
And beware of bandits in the hills.
You're going for a swim with him.
Calm yourself there. I like these shield maidens just kind of like posted at little intervals, just holding this down.
Just reminding you that, you know, even fantasy Vikings are far more egalitarian than
Right.
the rest of the world.
Hey, get on it, everybody. Skelligers are doing it. What's your excuse? A ruined inn. Horse races to get better gear for the horse. I'd rather die. Oh! Just threw me right into Siren Town, population me. Oh, come here.
The trick is getting to them before they can fly off again.
Right? Gotcha. Siren vocal cords? That's grisly. Go rooting around in there, Jerry.
I mean, it's how he do, though.
It's true. Geralt is kind of a murder hobo. Fjall, I got bad news for you. Your father's ship sank off the southern coast of Hard Skellig. Only a few bodies, they're already blew and bloated. New questity. Seashells. There's no market for them.
Yeah.
Siren Den.
Goodbye.
Ruin it for them.
Drop that in there and just truck away. How you doing, ma'am? I got plenty to go around. I got 2 swords. And back come the people. They will greet us as liberators.
That's why they call you Jerry Two Swords.
Look at
because
this.
You have.
Look at this kid jacking my steez. Hey. Hey. Oh, that's just a diaper on your head. Never mind. I thought that you were... About to bust that little punk for copyright. He was an herbalist. Hey man, what's good?
Like to buy something from my stash?
Would I?
Maybe.
Did you loot the nest?
Did I? There should be like
I don't remember.
Like a little thing. Oh, that pops up. Some. Buckthorn.
Buckthorn is actually pretty easy to find. You find it underwater.
Oh well. I think that.
Yeah, it's one of the few plants that's actually underwater.
All right. Farewell.
So long.
I loot. No, I did not.
Looking out.
Let's see. There was something else. Yeah. I would like to know what other horror movies you suggest, Rob. In addition to Happy Death Days.
I mean, if I can.
Please do. Oh yeah. No, I value your media opinion. Tell me what's good.
I think last week I already mentioned this, but it bears mentioning again. The Fear Street series on Netflix is fantastic.
Fear Street. Yeah. I understand it's like a series of 3 movies based in different times, right?
Yes, and it is very important to watch them in order.
I mean, usually that's how time progresses, so I should.
So, when I saw the trailers for them, it made it seem like they were 3 discrete stories, but they are interconnected, and it's very important to watch them in order. Also, if you've never watched American Horror Story, that's definitely worth watching.
Maybe.
The various seasons. With special emphasis on season 3, it is the best one. That is the Coven, where it's all about witches, and also actual vampire Angela Bassett is in it.
Nice.
How are things? Business good?
Why wouldn't it be? Seeing as I make the best arms in the Isles.
Oh, look at this natural salesman. Oh. Everything's great because I'm awesome.
Blazing unbroken for 6 generations. It's care passed from father to son. And every day come dawn, Hara, my youngest, she pricks her finger and squeezes.
You haven't seen a blacksmith in a while. You definitely need to repair all your stuff.
Take a look.
Have a look.
See what this got. There. Crafting. I can.
You should look at what it costs you to make those greater glyphs.
Yeah. Not sure.
It could be that his, yeah, he's amateur level blacksmith.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Not that helpful. Faustino. Make my own the digger. Steiger tier to air.
I don't know.
I always find my own stuff anyway.
Yeah, I think you find better swords.
All right, we're gonna go on ahead and ditch the greater star. I want to keep. And we'll go ahead and keep them. I gotta find a better blacksmith.
Anything new in Fiersdal?
Fiersdal.
Nothing. This ain't the continent. Fashions don't change with the melting snows. We let...
So long.
Smooth sailing.
We like it old school here, my guy.
So, I am going to have to get going, John, because I got to get up early in the morning.
Oh, no problem, man. We will finish up here in just a couple seconds. See, from His House is a good horror movie that's on Netflix, says Rob. A refugee couple makes a harrowing escape from war-torn South Sudan. Struggle to English town as Eve.
Oh, yeah, I have heard about His House.
Yeah.
That is supposed to be real good.
So I think that's the next one that we're watching. Well, you go on ahead and go to sleep, Tom. I'm going to go do this quest and.
And then what?
And then finish up, and we will see you the next time. Give me a call when you want to do more Borderlands or Inscription.
Yeah, we'll do.
Get some rest, my dude.
As you wish.
All right, later, man.
What's the problem?
What's this guy? What's this guy's deal? Beast attacked him as conquering. And
Aye, but not us.
Tom's probably already gone, but Daniel asked what's up with the land tax people.
Like as not, it were a pack of wolves. But they got you.
Land tax.
You shot yourself and saw specters.
Can't own him.
Let me round up a few sturdy lads and we'll...
This dude just doing push-ups.
The Witcher will help, right? You shan't let us down.
Feral folk, dumb as stumps.
Yeah. Why don't you want the locals help?
Hunter. Could he be right? Maybe it was just wolves.
I knows what I saw. Besides, who's he to say?
Yeah, man.
Those drumming blackguards don't know shite from shoelaces.
That particular blackguard was wearing on-crate colors.
You sure about that?
Yeah, man.
Surer than sure.
Doesn't matter. That lot's not to be trusted either. Monsters attacked me. I need a witcher, not some hunter.
Alright, well, what's this about?
What's this about?
You got my attention, my guy.
Me and my mate were on our way here to Fiersdal with a cart full of hides. Suddenly we heard a screech. Our horse got spooked, started kicking, and then monsters jumped out of the bushes.
Monsters out of the bushes!
My mate drew the short straw. They got him first. By some miracle, I managed to get away.
You're a good friend,
What
aren't
kind
you?
of monsters?
Nekooks, no doubt about it.
What?
You know, sharp claws, animal skulls on their heads, attack in swarms.
Oh, yeah, I know those
Knickers.
grubber little things.
Yeah, neckers, near 20 of them. So will you help? Will you kill the bastards? That road needs to be clear. Aim to travel it again soon.
This guy. Something. He says. Something might be up this guy, but I'm game. Let's see.
Don't know. You lost your transport, so I don't see how you're going to pay me. And I don't work for free.
I've coins set aside. I'm sure we'll agree terms. How much would you ask?
Let's go at
Fair
325.
price. So, how will it be?
Let's do it.
I'll help you.
Why not?
Grand. Knew a witcher wouldn't let me down. Not like some waffly prick from
Waffly?
Clan Dundon.
Or Clan Drummond.
Good luck, witcher. Fare you well.
Wait. Where should I look for you?
What?
Once I finish, where will I find you?
Oh, aye. Here. Meaning in the tavern nearby. I'll await you there.
Fine. See ya.
Ow!
Suspicion. I am full of sus.
As if something was tearing me apart from inside.
Notice board. My son Goot. Just letting everybody know that Newt's back. That's or first raid. A wedding. Ignis Holgersson will plight her troth to Ingmar Bergman. Congratulations to Ingmar Bergman. And contract dragon.
Foreigner, what's your step?
And all that's left is to pray.
Hey, what's up with you, pal?
Greetings again. See, I had no intention.
Oh, it's
of
you
keeping
again.
Your coin.
You're lucky. I'm not exactly known for being forgiving. Still, take my advice. Find a new profession.
Must be Zaracadian.
Hey now, don't get racist on me.
Don't want no stinky husband. I recognize
Big mood, girl. Alright, let's see. Oh, family.
Is it true what they... You let a black one go free on the last raid? He was but a young lad.
Last night was...
At least this one's pretty easy, we just follow the rope. Not too much opportunity. So and we've tracked down the thieves at the gonna march right in. A monster.
We'll fix you soon, don't you fret.
Get out. Renegade. Y'all just hanging out with these monsters then? Journal. Savinar, I got good news and bad. Me and Imri went to Lugosh, gave us the welcome custom demands meat aplenty. As soon as we have cool. He ripped the blade from our hands and knocked us both. You sent us right to the house. Imri on slow. They got him. That's fine. Bigger cut for us. We still got the sword. So Kelly and Novigrad. Gave him the sword on the beach by the whale cemetery on Ard Skellig. Watch out. Alright. Gotta track down this sword now. Now it's interesting.
Harpies got their nest here.
Sorry, Harpies. Let's go ahead and swap sword. Now look for the Fulgrim. Let's do a quick meditation. Better to our bombs. Oh, now there are harpies. I am. Harpies. All right. Eve's near the whale graveyard. There we go. We're out of the mountains. This is fine. It'll be fine. Bear! Just a quick note, don't do this at home. Don't run down a mountain path with a sword. It's like naked. Not a good one. First off, don't run with like sharp pointy sticks. That's rule number one. Second, don't run downhill on a mountain. Especially in heavy armor, mask obscuring. There, wolves. Or wolves. And a siren. Okay. Did I auto switch swords? That'd be nice. I did. Oh, how cool. Okay. Oh, gross, it's down there. Well, we're gonna save. Hate catching harpies, right? You can't get rid of them. Only thing worse, crabs. Guarded treasure. Barnard Masterplate. Cool. That's one of the bigger ones. Come here. A lock of lamia hair. Some hornwort. Okay. Up we go, out we go. A couple feet. I mean, I can stream for as long as I want. I'm gonna do. Let's see. This place. We get to this undiscovered location, and that's where we end it. Hey. Go! I will say, I have really enjoyed my love for video games over this last. Glad that there are actually people along with me to do that. I don't like fighting wolves. Or just do your thing. Goat! What a pretty scene. I mean, not the sirens, like, that's... I find them quite troubling. There we go. Okay. Oh. Oh, this is a good place to stop now. Fast travel.
Stench.
Uh-oh. Smells like Echidna. Eh? Gotta go up. Bam!
Bastard.
Bam. Treasure. Dust. Sapphire. Okay. That was it. Okay, well, there we go. Thought there'd be like a maybe like a lamia egg. I do not. I thought there might. Out of it. We have a fire swallower. All right. Well, that is where we are going to end it for the night. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. And yeah, be good out there. You know, join your union if you can. Fight the power. Don't talk to the cops. Help out your community as best you can. It's the most basic thing that we can. Recently, just like on a quick kind of personal note, I know that all of you who are watching this are probably aware, but for prosperity and future. My cat died a couple of nights ago. Very sad. We had a rough time the last day. But if you've got furry friends, make sure that they're well loved and taken care of, and a hug for me. We'll be back next Monday at the very least, and like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun engagement stuff, feed the algorithm, tell your friends and family. More viewers my way. And we'll see you guys next time. I love y'all. Take it easy.